Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to our official first live stream. So we got six people, eight people now waiting in the chat room. Darlene is going to be our moderator. So start the questions whenever you're all ready. Introduce yourself, say hello, and let's get this show rolling. So we got Dave 1968. Good day, Cooper. It's not coming up on my banner. Um, how how is it going, mate? It's going pretty good, Dave. I've been spending 3 days here in Manila with the kids. We're heading back to the house tomorrow, and they got to get prepared to get ready to go back to school. Remember those good old days? Well, they're going to be doing that fairly shortly. Phil T says, good morning. Morning and afternoon to you all. Well, it's evening here, Phil. It is 9 p.m., 9:01 p.m. in the Philippines. I'm going to have to put my glasses on. Excuse me, fellas. But this print is a little small for me. Bob says, good morning from North Carolina. North Kakalaki in the house, Bob. How you doing, brother? How's the weather out there this time right now? American Itchy Foots, another Bob. Info you've been giving us all. Yeah, I hope you like the info I've been giving everybody. Trying to keep it real, trying to keep it straight, not going off on a tangent like some other people or doing clickbait or anything like that. I just like to keep it real and give you the facts on the ground as everything's happened. Brian P says, hi, everyone. I hope your weekend is good wherever you are. Fantastic weekend. Thank you, sir, very much. Roger Walker, good evening, Cooper. Good evening, Roger. Where are you from, brother? Where are you at right now? Bob, beautiful. Loving it. Bravo 29. Howdy, Cooper from Maryland. Maryland. Oh, you're way up on the East Coast there. You getting those East Coast winds coming in yet, or are you still enjoying the summer there, Bravo 29? Good evening from Philippines, Damien Goyete. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, Damien, welcome to the channel, brother. First time I've seen you on here. If you're new to the channel or a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Tim Smith says, evening from Australia. Oh, I got friends in Australia. They're telling me it's pretty cold out there. It's the Australian winter, I believe. Your summer begins in December. Roger Walker from Alabama. Okay, Alabama, go Bama. That's what I like. Brian P. Gray and raining in UK. I wish I was back there. Well, Brian, hey, it's what is it? A 9-10 hour flight from the UK to here. So no excuse, brother. Get on that plane, get out here. We'd love to meet you. Bravo 29, still summer. Wow. Yeah, love those summers. And it's a little bit of rainy season here in the Philippines and Thailand. Darlene's on the other screen popping everybody's comments up for me, make it easier for me. And but the weather's been absolutely beautiful, mid 90s, well, low 90s, mid 80s. So fantastic weather out here. DJ says, Cooper, where do you get your cool designer shirts at? Well, Darlene orders these shirts for me, and she orders them from a website called Shein when we lived in the Philippines because I struggled to find 3XL or bigger shirts in the Philippines. In Thailand, I've seen all the way up to 7XL, and they're a lot more easier to buy. So moving on, 65 GT 350 Shelby, beautiful car, by the way. C. Charles. Oh, she went through it too fast. I didn't get it. C. Charles in North Kakalaki saying hello to my friend. Hello, Charles. Great to see you, brother. Thank you so much for all your comments. You've been making some great comments on the channel, and I've been reading them all. So thank you very much. Sig, good evening from Norway as well. Hey, Norway. We got friends of ours that live not too far from you in Denmark. They're neighbors of ours in the Philippines. Great people. How's the weather up in Norway, by the way? Phil T, about 8 Celsius at the moment in Melbourne, Australia. Oh, thank God I'm not there, brother. I hate the cold. It goes straight through. I much prefer the heat. I much prefer the heat. Dave, 1968, Dave. Only cold in southern states and Australia. Northern states still hot all year round. Wow, that's great. I didn't know that. I know that Australia is a big continent. I didn't know the weather fluctuates that much, so nice to know. Thank you for the info. Brian Barbridge says, good evening, Cooper, from sunny Durban, South Africa. Hey, thank you so much, Brian. I've got like 20 subscribers right now from South Africa, and it's brilliant. Thank you all for joining the show. I've actually got a good friend out here. His name is Tom. He's from South Africa. He works here as an English teacher. Absolutely great guy. Absolutely great guy. Brian P. I've only been back in the UK for 2 months after 6 main Asia, and I'm missing it there already. Yeah, I used to be like that, brother. I lived in Udon Thani for 6 years, and I was going back and forth to home in Thailand. And every time I was home, I just missed Thailand. I missed the food. I missed the culture. I missed the lifestyle so much. I know what you're saying, Brian. Yeah, I bet you can't wait to get back out here, buddy. Tommy J. Hey, Coop. Hey, Tommy, how you doing, brother? Where are you from? Where are you at in the world, brother? Let me know. Damien Goyete says, a new subscriber, your Thai content has got me interested. Looking to spend half the year in both Philippines and Thailand. Been coming to the Philippines since 2003. Live here now, but new to Thailand visits. Hey, you got the best of both worlds, buddy. If you're going between Thailand and the Philippines for 6 months each, you know that's the way to do it. That is really the way to do it. You got the Philippine hospitality there, great friendly people. I love the Filipinos to bits. Obviously, I'm biased. My wife's Filipina, so yeah. And I love Thailand. I love the food. So all around, you're on a good winner there, Damien. Timothy J. from Austin, Texas. Austin, I've been there. My sister lives there. She works for a law firm in a oil company. And I've been there several times to see her, and she really enjoys it. She's a secretary for the law firm there. Sig says, I've been torn between the Philippines and Thailand as well. I love Filipinas over Thai ladies, but prefer the convenience you have in Thailand. Will most Filipinas be willing to move to Thailand? Well, my wife is talking to me in my ear. You can probably see the earpiece here. And she just said, yes. So there you have it from a Filipina. She says, absolutely, yes, that Filipinos will love it here. And just to touch on that one bit, Sig, when we were here for our first week in Jomtien, we met some Filipinos at a elephant sanctuary. And apparently there's a Facebook group out there, and there's more than 60,000 Filipinos here in Thailand. So there you go. Damien Goyeta says, almost married to a Filipina for 17 years now. Almost married? Living in sin for 17 years. Oh, also, my bad. I read it wrong. Also married to a Filipina for 17 years now. Hey, to me, they're the best women in the world. If you got a great Thai woman, hats off to you. The language barrier was too hard for me, and the Filipinas, with their great English skills that they learned from a very, very young age, really sewed it for me. Hector Rodriguez, good evening from Melbourne, Australia. Thanks for the video contents. Good vibes. Take care and keep up the great work. Hey, thank you, Hector. I'm trying my best. We got a lot of work that we got to do when I get back to Jomtien. I'm going to be back on the 1st of August, so not long now, about 10 days left. And there's been so many requests out there for making videos of things that people want to see. Keep the requests coming. Please keep the requests coming, and I'll do my best to make it happen for y'all. After all, this is your channel. So Brian P says, I'm bringing my Filipino girlfriend to Thailand later this year to show her around. I know she will love it. Absolutely, she will. Introduce her to my wife, Darlene. She'll be able to speak in her native tongue, Tagalog. And it's so much easier when a Filipina has people of their own country there to talk to them, to give them some good advice. It just makes so much difference. And I'm sure she's going to love it, Brian. Introduce her to Darlene when you get here. Give us a shout in my email. It's cooperstaiadventures@gmail.com. All of you are free to email me at any time. I answer all my comments personally and my emails. Phil T says, Cooper, are you still about 3 weeks away from returning to Thailand? No, 10 days. 10 days, I will be back in Jomtien. I fly back out of Manila on the 1st. I just had to cancel my retirement visa here in the Philippines, close my bank accounts, spend a bit of time with our children, and give them a good summer vacation, and then I'm back. So I will be back on the 1st, Phil. I know you're in Thailand, in the Jomtien area, and you're looking to hook up, and we'll definitely make that happen. Make sure you email me, brother, and we'll make that happen. Moving on, next comment. Brian P, thank you. Will do. Looking forward to meeting you both. Hey, we're looking forward to meeting you and all our subscribers. Our door is open to everybody. If you're a good person and you're looking to come for a vacation, you're looking to retire, we'd love to meet you and your subscribers to our channel. Please get in touch, reach out to us. We'll meet up for a coffee and a chat. It'd be so great to meet our subscribers out there. Next, Tommy J. Are the kids looking forward to leaving Thailand? Yes, they are, Tommy. I'm in the process of finishing Darlene's visa, and she'll be coming on to my retirement visa, and then we can add the kids. We're looking at next year because this is a very important school year, especially for our daughter, Leanne. She's in high school now. She's got her exams to sit through. We really don't want to interrupt that. So we're going to wait till the end of the upcoming school year and bring them out then. Tomorrow, we have got a special video for all of you where Darlene and I are going to be discussing how you can bring your Filipino partner out here and the steps that you need to go through, especially in immigration. There is a process that you need to go through. It can be easy if you do it the right way. So please watch this video tomorrow. We've spent a lot of time and a lot of effort to make this for you, and it'll be up at our usual time of 6 p.m. Thailand time, whatever that time is in your area. We're going to release our videos the same time every day. And this is especially for when the Filipina is a first-timer leaving the Thailand, and the first-time passport. There's a process you got to go through. We're going to explain how to do that. Brooke got his girlfriend out here, Jackie. She was a first-time Filipina, first-time passport. And we all traveled together, the four of us. So we know the process. We're going to break it down to you nice and easy so everybody understands it. And it's going to be a great video to watch. So stay tuned for that one. Dave 1968. Dave says, although Darlene didn't enjoy the quad biking as much as you and Jason, any chance of some more travel vids when you get back to Thailand? We are discussing doing some more trips. Darlene and I are avid scuba divers, and we're thinking about going to the Similan Islands to scuba dive with the sharks. So that's going to be a fun one for us, and we're going to film it, and hopefully I'll still be around to upload it. The sharks don't get me. Brian P says, I'm really enjoying your content, Cooper, and I love the condo tours and any info you give. Thank you so much, Brian. I've actually got an update on that. I spoke to Jeep, who's the agent in charge of the condo unit that we live at District Grand Part 2 in Jomtien, and she says she only has 5 rooms available to my subscribers at the same price. After that, I can't guarantee anybody will get a room or a deal. So there's 5 rooms left. I posted her email in a previous video a couple of days ago. Go back and watch that. And, or if you didn't see it, email me and I'll send you her email. But the rooms are going fast. I think I've got 5 or 6 subscribers that have moved in already and they're loving it. Tim Smith says, hey, I watched your video with Jason from Australia, and I am wondering how he and many other vloggers are able to earn money through YouTube whilst you are on a O or OA visa. Well, that's a good question, Tim. And there's been a lawyer in Bangkok, and he has a YouTube channel, and he's been discussing that very subject. And the Thai law right now allows it, but they are looking at changing it. So I've reached out to an immigration agent. I'm also reaching out to a lawyer to make sure I'm 100% legal, that if I have to get a work permit and a tax card and pay taxes in Thailand, hey, I'm more than happy to pay my fair share, and I will be doing that as soon as I get back in August. I want to stay 100% legal. So when this law, if it does come in effect, I'm already legal and I have nothing to worry about. But thank you, Tim, for that. And it will definitely be something I work on when I get back. Brian Barbarich. Nice listening to your cool radio voice. I get that all the time, Brian. My subscribers from South Africa think I've got an excellent radio voice. I really don't hear it when I listen to my own voice. To me, it sounds like the cats are crying outside or laughing at me, one of the two. But I really don't think that I have a radio voice. But for y'all out there that think that I do, thank you so much. Until I started YouTube, nobody even noticed my voice. So thank you so much for that. Next comment. Sig, do you prefer a car or a motorcycle in Thailand? I have read about all the deaths on scooter, etc. over there. I prefer both. Now, I grew up in Arizona, in America, from a very young age, and I learned how to drive a motorbike, off-road bike. The first bike I ever had was a Honda CR80 from the age of 6 years old, and I've been driving off-road and on-road bikes ever since, and I'm 53 years old. So I've got quite a lot of experience riding motorcycles. If you don't have experience driving motorcycles in Thailand, it can be extremely tricky. There's people coming out there in Thailand, don't even have a motorbike license or scooter license, and they're driving these motorcycles without a license. And basically, not only are they putting themselves at risk, you're also putting other road users at risk. Get your license. It's not that hard. In England, they call it a CBT course. Go through it, get your CBT, get your international license, come over here, and you can drive a motorcycle over here, no problem. You can transfer an international license straight to a Thai license. If you haven't got a motorbike license, you can go to motorbike school here and they'll get you a motorcycle license. But for Pete's sake, please, please, please do not drive a motorcycle out here without a license. You're just asking for problems. Moving on, Phil T. Are your kids going to an international school or a local Thai school? Is the language difference a challenge for the kids to study? No, Phil. What we're going to do is we're going to put the kids in an international private school. So, and the teachers will be teaching in English, and also they will learn the Thai language as well. At the moment, my daughter, she goes to a private school here in the Philippines, and she learns English there. She learns Filipino, and she learns Korean. At a young age, it's very, very easy to pick up new languages. The older you get, the harder it gets. But they will be going to, the older you get, the harder it gets to speak the language. So kids adapt very, very easily. I was a military brat. I was in Germany. My father was stationed in the Air Force there. Hey, I can speak German almost as well as I can speak English, and I still remember all of it. Okay, Damien Goyede says, my 16-year-old daughter loves Thailand. My Filipino wife liked it, but I don't think I'm convincing her to move over. Just turned 50, so can get the retirement visa, but need to secure some stuff in the Philippines. Well, that's good to know, Damien, that your daughter likes it. I'm sure our kids are going to like it. And I wish you the best in that one. Get your wife to reach out to Darlene, and she'll be more than happy to talk to her and alleviate any fears that she has. I wish you the best in that, brother. Tommy J, I really like your Thai condo, but you have plans on buying or leasing a home in the future. Right now, we're just winging it. Until the kids come out, we're just going to rent. We probably are going to look at buy somewhere down the road, but right now there's no need. It's cheaper to rent than it is to own, and there's deals out there that I can get for a 2-bedroom for the kids. So I don't know. We're just winging it, and we'll wait and see. Roger Walker says, do you need to put 800,000 Thai baht in the bank for a retirement visa? This is a good question, Roger. I get a lot of comments on this. There are agents in the Pattaya area that do not require you to put the 800,000 in. There is this gray area, and whether this law will change in the future, who knows? But right now, the law is that you have to have the 800,000 in, but it doesn't have to be your money, and it says it in the law. So you can easily, the agents, what they do is for a fee, the 30,000 baht for your retirement fee, they will 2,000 extra baht. They'll open a bank account for you. They'll deposit the 800,000 in, get you a statement, take the 800,000 out, and you're not breaking the law. I've had this conversation with lawyers. I've had it with immigration officers. I've had it with immigration agents, and they're all saying it's completely legal. So that you can do that, but will that law still be the same in 5 years' time? Who knows? I don't know. But right now, you can do it. Damien Goyette says, you still have a sports announcer voice, in my opinion. Well, I don't think I could speak fast enough for sports, especially sports like basketball, where everything's changing every 1 second. I don't think I could do it, but thank you. Much appreciated for the positive comment out there. Life Plus Rice. Hey, Cooper, reference Jeeb's email. Can you repost it here, or can you remember the name of the video where you already posted it, please? Okay, Life Plus Rice. Darlene, while I got you on my ear, do you remember the video that I posted in, or can you put a post up here with Jeeb's email, please? What I can do for you, Rice, the email is on this phone that I'm talking to you on. I'm actually on my iPhone, and I can't access it while I'm on a live stream. So please email me at Cooper's Thai Adventures at gmail.com, Life Plus Rice, and I will shoot that email out to you tomorrow, I promise. So moving on to the next question. Tim Smith says, hey, Coop, regards your medicines you take, regards your pain relief, do you get them from Thailand or USA? Thailand. I went to go see a doctor. I took my medical record from the Army, and I am getting the same prescriptions that I had with the Army in Thailand, no problem. I'm getting all my diabetic medication there that I was taking stateside, and they have it all there. So it's they got my tramadol, they got my glucophage, they got my morphine. I'm happy. They've got it all. I haven't had a problem, and the cheap price is a heck of a lot cheaper than the States. I can tell you that right now. Tim Smith says, sorry, forgot to say, do you need a permit, as I am on tabs for pain also, and wondering if they can be obtained there. If you can go see your doctor before you come out here with a prescription and also a letter from your doctor, like I did. I had a letter from my doctor explaining that I'm on these medications and the medical problems I have, the nerve damage to my neck, the rotator cuff on my right shoulder. I tore 90% of my biceps tendon on there. And I have my full medical history along with my prescriptions. The Thai doctors at Jomtien Hospital, which is where we went to, were fantastic. And they said, okay, not a problem. They did their own exams on me, verified everything, and I'm able to get those prescriptions, no problem. Life Plus Rice says, thank you. It's appreciated. Hey, you're more than welcome, brother. We are here to help all of you. James Washington, hey, Coop, can you use VE benefits in Thailand? I'm pretty sure you mean VA. And no, you can't. Thailand does not have a VA, brother. The Philippines does. There is a VA here in Manila, but Thailand does not have a VA. So I'm sorry to tell you that, brother. But if you take out a separate medical insurance, you'll be covered with that. And I will be making a video about new medical insurance that's being offered in Thailand and the prices and what it entails. Roger Walker says, thanks. Hey, Roger, you're more than welcome, brother. Thank you for coming on today's live stream and talking with us. Eddie P, hey, hi, Cooper. Is travel insurance a requirement? Thanks. For Thailand or the Philippines? No. It is not a requirement if you come as a tourist, or if you apply for a retirement visa in Thailand. It is not a requirement. If you apply outside of Thailand, like through your local embassy, then yes, it is. You need medical insurance. You have to go through a police background check. You have to have a medical, and there's a bunch of other red tape there. But if you do it inside Thailand, you bypass all that, and it's not a requirement, but it is a recommendation. Philippines in full effect. Hello, Cooper. Great to catch you live. Hey, brother, thank you so much for joining us. Hey, this guy here, Philippines in full effect. Him and his wife, they've got their own YouTube channel, and they're trying to get it growing. If you get a chance, go over there and watch him. He's a very cool guy, very interesting. Got a lot of respect for him, and I subscribe to his channel too. So thank you, brother, for coming in and joining us. I hope I can throw a couple of subscribers your way, and we're looking forward to meeting you and your wife in Thailand in the very near future. Thank you. I need to get a drink of water. My throat's going dry. We booked our Philippines in full effect. Says we booked our tickets already. See you in October, brother. Excellent. Have you found a place that you're going to stay? What you're going to stay in Jomtien, Pattaya, Phuket, Bangkok? Where are you looking at going, brother? Sig says, what's the monthly budget in Thailand for the two of you? Just wondering, how much do one need to settle down with a girlfriend? Okay, I did a budget video. Go back in my channel, and you'll see that we did a budget video. It was about 3-4 weeks ago, and you can't miss it. I'm holding up some 1,000 baht notes telling you exactly what our monthly budget is and the breakdown of what everything costs. Please go back and watch that. I've got over 5,000 views on that video. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. Brian P. says, I look forward to hearing your info on medical insurance. I think when you get older, it's cost prohibitive for many. It can be. it can be. You're absolutely right. There are companies out there that penalize you for the older you get, the more that you have to pay, or they may not even insure you if you're over 70. But like I said, I've got some news coming out. I need to go back and look at the fine print, Brian, because I don't want to put anything on my channel if I'm not 100% sure of what I'm talking about. That if I did something like that, I'd lose half my subscribers overnight. My channel is based on keeping it real. So please give me that time when I get back to Thailand to sit down with them and go over the fine print, and I will make a video and I will get it out to every one of you, and we'll see what we think. And I'll compare it to others. I'll compare it to like Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Cigna, and other insurance companies that deal in Thailand. Tommy J says 33 watching, hit the like. Okay, well, that's 33 people watching. Okay, I haven't even been paying attention. It's on my other screen over here. But yeah, 36 people watching, and it'd be great. All of you hit the like button. It'll help promote our video. And moving on from there, we're now at 1,348 subscribers. We've only been just going over a month. That is fantastic. But what YouTube tells me in the analytics is only 30% of y'all are subscribers to our channel. It doesn't cost you a penny. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and at the end of the day, it's only going to notify you when my next video comes out. If the topic interests you, watch it. If it doesn't, you don't have to watch it. But at the end of the day, it helps other people that are looking to try and find YouTubers to give them this information. There's not a lot out there that do the way I do it. So please hit that subscribe button so we can build this great community of equal expats like myself and y'all that would like to visit or retire in Thailand. So thank you all very much. Philippines in full effect says, no lodging set yet. We'll be getting in touch with you for advice. Again, thanks for the shout out and sub. Hey, you're more than welcome, brother. Darlene and I watched your channel. We really enjoyed it. You got some great content there. My hat's off to you, brother, and I hope you do well on YouTube. Yeah. So, what do we got going on for the rest of the week? Well, today is our last night at the hotel in Manila. We'll then be going back to our home in the Philippines. I bought this home for Darlene and the kids. Can't take it with me when I die. Coffin's too small. So they got a place to live in and a place to hang out in when I'm gone, because when I'm gone, they may choose to go back to the Philippines and not stay in Thailand. And they got that place to call their own. So that's why we had bought the house and had it renovated. And if you haven't watched that video, that's a great video on how we built our house in the Philippines and all the work that we had and put into it. So I've still got some money to transfer from the bank to the States for my stocks. I'm heavily into stocks. I bank with IBK and I collect dividends. Right now, IBK is giving the best deal on interest on your savings. They're giving 4.5% just for your money sitting there in the bank. In the Philippines, sitting in the bank, I'm getting less than 1%. It's not productive. So I'm going to be moving the remainder of that out into IBK this week and be going to the bank to sort that out. Next comment. Bravo29 says, it's great that you are looking out for your family. Hey, I'm a family guy through and through. I'm 53 years old. My kids are all grown up, and I am a grandfather of 6 beautiful grandchildren. And I'm sure you all know these are not my biological kids, Leanne and Bunchy. They are Darlene's kids, and I'm their stepfather. But I treat them like they're my own children, and I love them to bits, and they love me too. And I just want the best for them. And being as I went through it as a father and a grandfather, going through it again is just so much easier than the first time. I love it. It keeps me young. Dave 968. Dave says, "Will be coming to Thailand for the first time on my own in the coming months. Jomtien, how long do you and your subs think would be a great length of time for a first holiday in Thailand?" Good question. I would say a month. It's a week is not long enough. 2 weeks really isn't long enough. It goes by so quick. If you can get the time off work, Dave, if you're in work or if you're retired, uh, do a month. It'll give you a great idea what the place is like. You'll get to know some of the roads and get around, meet people, and then you'll be able to make your mind up whether Thailand is for you or not. But definitely 1 month, I think, is would be the ideal vacation for Thailand, and to see what you really think. I believe you'll truly love it. It's a very peaceful country. Everybody gets along. I've said before, we got Chinese, we got Russians, we got Americans, we got British, Australians, French, Germans, you name it. We got just about every nationality here. Everybody gets along great. We and that I haven't seen any problems between the different nationalities. We got Russians that live in our condominium complex. I say good morning to them. They say good morning to me. Smiles. Never had any issues. Tommy J says, "Super kids." Yes, they are. I love Leanne and Bunchy to bits. They're extremely polite. Every time they speak to me, it's po this, po that. And po is a term in Filipino for respect for the people that are older than you. You call them po. Eddie P. Hey, Cooper, do you know if it is possible to buy a pocket Wi Fi at the Swanepoel Airport? Yeah. I know you can get a SIM card there because I did. And if you're coming to Thailand for the first time, I recommend it as you come in out of the customs checkpoint. You'll see counters all over the place. You've got True and AIS and some other ones there. We use AIS simply because it works. We never had any problem with it. But the pocket Wi-Fi, I haven't seen it at the airport, but I know that you can buy it in the malls in Pattaya. I have seen it there. So I hope that answers your question there, brother. Phil T, hope you're going well with your study, Darlene. Can't leave our mad out of the convo. Our mod out of the convo. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. She's over there right now in Thailand on her laptop, popping up all these banners for me while I do all the talking. She likes to be in the background there. And she's enjoying it. She wants to learn how to speak Thai. Hats off to her. She'll learn it faster than I will, and she'll probably end up teaching me a few things. Tommy J says, "Yep, 30 days plus for a vacation." Agreed, Tommy. I think 30 days is the perfect vacation for you. It gives you a chance to find your way around, get your footing, and see whether it's for you or not. I've never met anybody that's been to Thailand and says, "I didn't like it." Everybody I've ever met says, "Great country." Sig, I was watching another veteran vlogger in Tracy Marteris for a while, but prefer your views and content, to be honest. Don't know if his group was the one you mentioned in one of your videos before. No comment, Sig. No comment. I'm not going to get into a peeing contact with this guy. No, I'm just not going to get involved there. So I'm just going to have to say no comment, and you're going to have to guess. So I'm not going to put his name out there at all. Thanks, Dave968 Dave. Thanks, mate. 1 month was on my mind, not working at the moment, so I'm a free man. Then do it. Come on out for the month, Dave. You're going to love it. It's beautiful country, friendly people. The weather is fantastic. Humidity, it can get to you from time to time, but you will climatize to it. I promise you. After about a week here, it got so much easier. I wouldn't say it was easy, but it got so much easier, and we were able to get around a lot better on it. You pick your time of days to go out, of course. Don B says, planning on retiring next summer and not sure if Thailand or Philippines. So thinking of splitting my time between each. Reference medical insurance. Are you reviewing? Is it valid for both countries? Yes, we have Cigna right now, and it is valid worldwide, but the one that it's about to expire, and we need to get new medical insurance, but we're going to get it only for Thailand. We did speak to an agent with Blue Cross, and he said he couldn't do Philippines and Thailand because I said to him at the time that we wanted to do 6 months in Thailand, 6 months in the Philippines. He said he couldn't do it. That you could do one country or the other, or you can do the whole world without America, or you can do the whole world with America, and the prices just went up and up into crazy prices. And I sort of blew that guy off, and I'm looking at other options. Excuse me, let me just get a drink of water. Mouth's getting dry. Keep the comments coming, folks. I'm really enjoying this. I hope to answer many more. Tommy J says, I rented a pocket Wi-Fi at the airport. Oh, great. Tommy, maybe you can fill us in and let us know where in the airport you found it. I didn't see any, but then again, I wasn't looking. So if you could put it in the comments where exactly you got it at Swanepoel Airport, it would be fantastic. Thank you. Brian P. I'm thinking probably a month for my Filipina first trip there, sorry. Hua Hin, Jomtien, and maybe Chiang Mai, depending on how it goes. Yeah, take her for a month. I took Darlene here during the COVID, and we were here for 2 weeks. We spent a little over a week in Phuket and the remainder in Bangkok. When we were in Phuket, Darlene absolutely loved it and said to me, babe, can we retire here instead of retiring in the Philippines? I like it. So 1 month, more than enough to get your Filipinas feet wet. And I hope she loves it too. I'm sure she will. Thanks for your comment, Brian. Paul Sargent, hey, welcome, brother. I was just talking to you about my wife earlier that really enjoying your comments there, sir. Hi, Cooper and Darlene. Enjoying your channel. Paul from UK on holiday in rainy England. Live mostly Cha Am and Chiang Mai. Never been to Cha Am or Chiang Mai. It's up in the mountains there in the northern part of Thailand. I'd like to go simply because it's 10 degrees cooler than the rest of Thailand. Just go check it out. But me and Darlene, we like the beach, and it's sort of landlocked up there, so it's not for us. But I understand there's a lot of expats that are retired up there as well. It's a big retirement community up there, like it is in Pattaya, Jomtien, Phuket, and Hua Hin. Damien Goethe says, Cooper, did you apply for your Thai retirement visa in Thailand or from the Philippines? We did it in Thailand, brother. We went, we came over here, we went to go see an agent, and I had my Thai retirement visa inside of 3 weeks. They'd open my bank account on the first day. I had to go to immigration, take some pictures. 3 weeks later, my passport was ready and my retirement visa was in there. Straightforward, easy process. Roger Walker says, I was in Thailand in January for 3 weeks. It wasn't long enough. It never is, Roger. It never is. When I lived here in Udon Thani for 6 years, I'd come back for a month and I'd fly back home. And I always felt it wasn't long enough. The time just goes so fast. There's a lot to do in Thailand. There's a lot of great food, a lot of great people to catch up with. And time flies when you're having fun. You know that old chestnut. Brian P. says, there seems to be quite a lot of people with Filipinas who are considering Thailand. It could be the best of both worlds for me. It's the best of both worlds for us, Brian. I got the love of my life, Darlene. She's my best friend. She's my editor. She's my own worst critic. She lets me know if she doesn't like something that I do, and and she's a tomboy at heart. She hates it when I call her that, but everything that I love doing, she loves doing too. Scuba diving, jet skiing, uh, fishing, golf, bowling, quad biking. She loves it all, and it's great. It's like, being married to your best friend, except she doesn't have the same thing between her legs that I do. Thank God for that. Eddie P says, I'll be there in November. Do you rent your condo in Thailand via Agoda or any other way? No, sir, Eddie. I went straight to the condominium complex. I didn't go through an agent. The reason I didn't go through an agent is because there's agency fees involved that the condominium has to pay them. If you go direct to the condominium, you will find yourself a savings. And we did it that way, and we got a great savings with them, and we bypassed the agent. And that's how we got our condo. We didn't do it through Agoda or anything like that. Tommy J says, I got my pocket Wi-Fi in the lower level of the airport in the area of the BTS train, but I think many places have them. Okay, I follow you now, Tommy. So when you come into Swanepoel Airport and you're coming in from an international flight, you're going to be coming in on the top floor. Okay, so when you come out, there are escalators that go down uh, the floor to the domestic level, and there are shops there on the domestic level. I have seen them. It's been a while since I've done that, but yes, they are there. And I remember they got boots, they got restaurants, and they have some electronic shops. So yeah, Tommy, I do recall it now. It's been a long time since I did that trip, going through the domestic, to fly to Udon Thani, and it cleared from my mind. But thank you so much for putting that up there. I do actually remember that now, so thank you. So what I really want to know from everybody is what you'd like to see from Darling and Ours channel. We're going to be discussing immigration and how to get your Filipina out in tomorrow's video. When I get back to Thailand, we're going to be discussing life insurance, hospitals, uh, restaurants, food prices, shopping malls, beaches, all that sort of thing. If there's anything else that you'd like to see, let us know in the comments or shoot us an email. And if we can make it happen for you, we will. At the end of the day, we want to get those subscriber numbers up. We're not far from 1,350 subscribers, and it's looking pretty good. We'd like to get higher up there and reach out to more people that basically want the same as you do in life. So this channel's for you all, and the more people we get, the more people we can help, and the better and bigger community we can build of like-minded expats. Roger Walker says, I have Blue Cross insurance, so can I use it in Thailand? You're going to need to check your insurance, Roger. Um, I don't know if you got the worldwide package. Yes, you can use it in Thailand, but if you only got the single package, which I believe is called the silver package when I quote it to the agent, correct me if I'm wrong there, um, that may only cover you for the country that you're currently in. So double check your policy and find out, get in touch with them directly and find out where your coverage is, and maybe they may even be able to upgrade you so it does include Thailand, something that you could look into, sir. Sig says, do you have adult kids in the US? If so, how do they cope with you starting over in Thailand? And do you go back to visit, or do they come visit? That's what's holding me a bit back to take the leap. Yes, Sig, I got a son. His name is Charles, and he lives in the Midwest. He's done really well with his life. He's a manager at a international restaurant, and he's looking at getting promoted to regional manager. He has a wife and 2 kids, and he's in his 30s. I don't speak to him as often that both of us would like. We both have busy lifestyles, but he didn't mind me moving out here one bit, and we talk on Facebook and everything else, and he's happy. I'm happy. If he ever wants to come out to visit, he knows the door is more than open for him to come on out here. But I don't go back to the States anymore. I left the States in the millennium in the year 2000, so 23 years ago, and I haven't set foot back in the States since. I'm done. I've hanged up my travel boots. Once I finish this trip in the Philippines, I'm never getting back on an airplane again. I don't particularly like airplanes. They terrify me to death. So this is the last trip for me. And when I get back to to Thailand, that's it. I'm not going to fly anywhere anymore. If I can't drive, I ain't going. So Tommy J says, Roger, it depends what Blue Cross you have. Absolutely, Tommy. Roger, you really need to get in touch with them and see what they say, because I know there's different levels that you can have, and the one I looked into was the silver level, and it wasn't for me, so that's why I'm still looking. Don B says, you just mentioned golf. Which do you prefer, Philippines or Thailand to play golf? Is the cost comparable? Well, to be honest with you, I haven't played golf since before COVID, so I haven't had a chance to play in Philippines or Thailand. Brooke, who's my best friend in Thailand, he and I both love golf. There's some golf clubs down the road from us. We're going to be getting in touch with them and hopefully to see if we can start off on the putting green and move up to the ranges and see what the prices are. I'll let you know though. I will put it in a future vlog. Roger Walker says, Tommy J, I have Blue Cross Blue Shield Federal. That's another one out there. It's another good insurance provider. Make sure they cover for Asia, for Thailand. If they're not, you're going to have to pay a premium for this. Check into it. I'll be checking in my end, and I will be making a video on it next month, so stay tuned for that to come. Paul Sargent says, laughing out loud, you misread my comment. I said I live in Cha Am and Chiang Mai. Don't you just love English word with double meanings with same spelling? Yes. Thank you very much, Paul. Yeah, these old eyes of mine, they ain't as good as they once was. So that's why I got these thick ass glasses on here. Damien Gaeta says, if you're in your immigration video, please explain the Thai financial requirements for bringing your Filipina and kids. Yes, we will be discussing that like in tomorrow's video. That's already set in stone, and watch it. I'm sure you're going to like it because Darlene and I are going to be doing this together, and you'll see us both behind the camera talking about this in full. Dave, 968 Dave, health insurance for visitors is top of my list. I'd like to know more about that. I wouldn't travel anywhere without it. Dave, do what we did. When we left Kuwait, we went to AXA, and we got medical insurance to cover us for a year. And it really wasn't that expensive. It was travel insurance, but it covered accidents and everything else in there that we really wanted. That could be a good option for you. Consider it if you're going to come over here. You can buy it online through their website, or a lot of airports will sell it to you as well. That's what we did when we left Thailand until we got Cigna. But Cigna to me is one of the most expensive out there, and I'm looking to get a discount. Phil T, maybe a little on how Darlene went with finding a school to learn Thai, the good and the bad of finding the best to learn from. Yeah, that could be a future video that we work on. I'll have to get in touch with the school. I'm not sure they'll let me film inside. the school. And they also have a night classes there as well. I'll try and see. I'll speak to the school and see if they'll let me do a YouTube video on them. Hopefully they will, because at the end of the day, it promotes them. Doesn't cost them a penny. It promotes them. Roger Walker says, thanks, Tommy and Cooper. Hey, you're more than welcome, Roger. And Tommy, Roger says, thank you, brother. Tony. Rob Mar 40. Hello, Cooper. Hey, Rob. Glad you can make it. Thank you for buying me those coffees. It's really appreciated. I love my coffees. I drink it all day long. I'm diabetic. So it's one thing that I can drink. I drink it black, and I put in the sweetener in there, no sugar, and I drink it just like that. So keeps me going all day long. Eddie P, how often do you eat Thai street food, and have you got food poisoning? Never. Never, ever have Darlene and I had food poisoning from Thailand at any of the vendors that we visited. Maybe we're lucky. I don't know. I do know one person that said he got food poisoning from one particular place. We haven't been there, so I don't know whether it's bad or good. But all the ones we tried, the food courts in the Big C's, the Tesco Lettuce, the Terminal 21 Mall, and Central Festival Mall, we've had no problem with the food. It's been absolutely delicious, and it's cheap as chips, as you know. Damien Goeta says, I use Safety Wing for travel insurance on the short term, about $45 a month. Safety Wing, never heard of them, Damien. So it's travel insurance on short term. Okay, well, that's not a bad deal. I can't remember what we did pay for ours out of Kuwait. Honey, do you remember what we paid for ours out of Kuwait? It was 59 Kuwaiti dinar. There's $3.3 to the Kuwaiti dinar, so say 60 times that by 3 is 180, and then the 0.3 is, so it's like $188, $190, something like that. It was for a year that we got from ours, so it wasn't a bad deal there either. Brian P, I like you, Cooper. I have grown up kids and grandkids. I love all of them to bits, but they have their own lives and family now. I would leave the UK with their blessing. Video calls are easy. Exactly, Brian. It makes it so easier for me to talk to my kids and my grandkids. It's like I'm in the room with them. It's fantastic, the technology that's come in the last 50 years. I mean, when I wanted to talk to people across the street, I used a paper cup with a string. Hey, yo, down there. So it's moved on quite a lot since then. Paul Millward says, thank you, Cooper. Enjoy Thailand. Yeah, thank you, Paul. We are loving Thailand, loving it to bits. Darlene, my wife, loves it to bit. Brooke, his fiance, Jackie, she's a Filipina. She loves it to bits. We've met plenty of Filipinas here that do love it to bits. Also, there's a Filipina grocery store that's on the dark side, just over the railway tracks, not too far from us, maybe six kilometers, something like that. So Filipinos can go in there and then get the groceries that they like, their tender juicies and their sinigang and all the spices that they want to make their meals. They got it in there. Bravo 29 says, thanks for that info at Damien Goyede. Well, glad you enjoyed it. And Matt Chappelle says, the older you get, the more you pay for a travel insurance premium. Yes, that's true too. That is true. The older you get, you're going to pay more for travel insurance. You're going to pay more for medical insurance. Get in while you can, because if you don't get in by a certain age, it makes it damn near impossible. I'm again, guys, I'm going to get you this information as soon as I got it. Give me a little time for when I get back. Sig, does Darlene plan on starting working in Thailand as she's learning Thai? I know you read the comments too, Darlene, laughing out loud. She's laughing in my ear. Well, babe, what's the answer to that? Sig is wondering. She says she doesn't know. She doesn't have to. My pension's big enough to support us both. If she wants to work, she can. Right now, she's supporting me in our YouTube channel, and she's doing a fantastic job at it. I couldn't do the editing and everything that she does, the thumbnails, the pictures, and the cropping, the sound, the lighting. She deals with all that stuff. Oh yeah, she's just said in my ear. She's my manager. So thanks, boss. Okay, moving on. Tommy J says, been told if you're planning on moving to Thailand, it's a good idea to eat local yogurt when you get there. It will give you good bacteria to help with you not getting sick. I've heard that too. That is an old wives' tale. I think there's some truth in it. That the yogurt's got good bacteria that'll help you fight the bad bacteria. Again, me to being a diabetic, I have to stay away from dairy products because of the sugar content. So, but I've never had a problem with it. Darlene's never had a problem with it. The food has been fantastic. It's been healthy. I really like going to the all-you-can-eat buffets where you choose the food yourself. They put the charcoal on the table in a pot. They put a pan on top of that and then water in there, and you cook your own food at the table. And it's a great, healthy way to eat. And you know what you're putting in your own food. And the food there's fresh that they've got there to choose from. It's all got ice around it to keep it fresh. You can tell by the color of the beef that it's bright red. You know, it's not that dark brown like it's already going off. No, I've really enjoyed the Thai food. It's been absolutely fantastic. So we've been going on here for 1 hour and almost 2 minutes. It's been a really great first time live stream for us. We got 37 viewers on here. Hopefully the next time we'll get a bit more, but I really enjoyed answering your questions. And to help support us, what I'd really like you guys to do, and gals out there, is please watch the commercials. It does make a difference. We've been doing this YouTube channel for 5 weeks. We've only made $70 now. They've got $30 in super chats, and $70 we only made off of YouTube. So it's really not a lot. But as long as we got gas money to get around, we'll keep shooting all this content for you every time. Because at the end of the day, Darlene and I are both Christians. Don't worry, I'm not going to preach to you when you get here. I don't do that. But the one thing that we really enjoy is helping other people. And that's one thing that we have in common. And if we can help people to help themselves and to come out here, then we feel better people for doing it. And that's why we created this channel, because I just didn't see anybody else doing it. So Tommy J, great stream. Hey, thank you, brother, for coming on here. Much appreciated. Don B, great job. Thanks for the info. Hey, you're more than welcome. Bravo 29, nice stream. Keep them coming. We're going to do this every Saturday, same time, 9 p.m. Philippines, 8 p.m. Thailand. I think it's 2 o'clock UK time. Not sure for Australia. It's a continent. America, another continent. So, you know, you got different time zones going all the way through, but we're going to keep it at the same time every Saturday, if possible. And we're going to come up with different topics to talk about, and we welcome the full audience participation. Dave968. Dave says, thanks, Cooper, and everyone for your help tonight. Hey, you're more than welcome. That's what we're here to do. My subscribers are some of the best subscribers in the world, I believe. Yeah, I'm biased. It's my channel. Of course I am. But I see the comments in there of people writing to other people in the comment section, giving them advice. Thank you so much for that. At the end of the day, that's why I built this channel, so we could work together as a community. Sig says, keep up the good work, the both of you. Thank you so much, Sig. We will. I promise you, we're going to keep them coming. Pam MC says, came in late, but great content. Hope you keep doing these. Thanks. Yes, Pam. We will be doing these every week, every Saturday, same time. Even though you came in late, as soon as this goes off, hit the rewind button, watch it from the start. Hope you give the thumbs up. James Washington says, good deal. James, brother, I got a lot of respect for you. Thank you so much for reaching out to me in the email. He's from Texas. He's a great guy. He's ex-military like I am. He's got medical conditions similar to me. And I had a fantastic chat with him on the phone. And I'm really looking forward to meeting you, James, in person. Thank you so much, brother. Philippines in full effect says, looking forward to the next one, Cooper and Darlene. You all take care. You too, brother, and say hello to your lovely wife for us. We saw her on your videos, and we're looking forward to both of you coming out in October. We can't wait to meet you in person. Eddie P says, thanks for both of you. Hey, Eddie, thank you too for your beautiful comments. Oh, we read them all, and we appreciate them all. White Van Man, I've seen your comments on there too. I'll be earlier next time. There you go. Set your reminder. We post it several hours in advance. It'll come up and say Cooper's live stream is starting in 3-4 hours. Hit the notification or the remind me. So if you're doing something else, it'll pop up on your screen as we're about to start the live stream. And Damien Goyeda, thanks for all the work, guys. And thank all of you for watching. We do really, really enjoy your support. And we never thought we'd get this far so quickly. It's been an amazing ride so far, and what we're looking forward to the next months ahead. Pam MC, I am marking my Saturday calendar. Okay, bless you, Pam. We're looking forward to you being on there, and we'll answer any questions that you got. Brian P, thanks, Cooper. Really enjoyed your live stream. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You too, Brian. Have a great weekend. Enjoy that beautiful British weather. Hope it's not raining too much for you. Phil T, thank you, Cooper and Darlene, for the stream. It went well. It was our first time. Practice makes perfect. Mouth gets dry. I had to have a bottle of water here with me because I knew it would be. But thank you all so much. Tim Smith, Midnight in Oz. Good night. Good night, Tim. God bless you, brother. Thank you for coming on here. So till next time, please hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe, watch the commercials, and if you can, recommend it to a friend. God bless all of you, and thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures. From myself, Cooper, and my wife, Darlene, who's at the other end of the screen, putting up all these comments. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. God bless you all, and good night. Thank you for what? Oh, Brian P, nice and to read people's comments, and thanks to Darlene for her work behind the scenes. Yeah, she just told me to read it out before we go. So thank you again, Brian. Thank you all so much. Take care. We wish you all every one of our subscribers and viewers the best. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Let's get this channel moving. Let's get it all out to as many people as we can, and we'll build this great community that we're looking to do. Roger Walker, 9 a.m. in Alabama. Thanks, Darlene and Cooper. You're welcome, Roger. I'm glad that we could help you. And Shelby, thank you, Darlene and Coop. Yeah. And thank you, GT Shelby. We really enjoy reading your comments too. They've all been positive. Thank you so much. And Phil T, 11 p.m. Oz time, it starts. Sorry, brother. We're trying to keep everybody happy. There's going to be somebody that's later than the others. I mean, it's 10:08 here at night for me, and I've been on the go since 6 o'clock this morning with the kids. But if you can't catch the live stream, don't worry. Tomorrow's Sunday. You don't have to get up for work. Dan B, again, amazing first time. Must be from your radio days. Nope, never got into radio. If I did, I'd be a millionaire, Dan, because those guys get paid a heck of a lot of money. So, Brian Barbarich, thank you, manager Darlene and Cooper. There you go, babe. You got a heck of a compliment there. You're the manager. All right, guys, we're going to end this live stream, but thank you so much for joining us. Until next Saturday, stay tuned to our videos during the week. We got a lot of great things coming out, and God bless each and every one of you. Good night.